Central Division mirarua upenju kubedo nikare mitiyu kumotokari madit migero ngudu. Olworesh misoko madit minebi ginyayo woi maginyutu koshwer shwingnigi ikum ngati mutingu soko mobengolo bei madongo pidogang asagane iwi olworesh wakanen lembenegi.
Olworesh misoko madit minebi giweko kalwororech ne kom ngati mutingu tenda misoko ne giwachni obengolo gi bei matek weko olwororech mamigi ushako ninda bich padimira parashel oruma eni mayopne ojego luor cheke misoko madit minebi chalo jomage wilorech gishidu kesha manke ginwango reshope Jacqueline Anishan jawikom polworesh misoko madit minebi enyutandania ya gibi yungwade shimoku mwae kudi bang nebi municipal council iwilembe magibetimo eni iparopa Anishan Jacqueline gibedo kanitero yuak mamege kumlembe maeni ibatela pa municipality minebi ento giwinju gingo.
We are on a strike. The reason why is this day we are trading in fish. Price where we are buying fish has gone high. And the procedure of taking fish from the landing site up to Hoima up to Nebi, we are passing through a lot of challenges. And now the reason why we want this strike to go on is we are paying a lot where we are buying fish. Here up to the market, we are being charged much. You buy a fish of 1,500,000. Market gate, you have to pay 45 lakhs.
Jatex opio mauti jawikomba jokoloka misoko madit minebi enyutunianda gimio karimiye ngario nitela pa nebi municipality ya giwo kamaleng manke giwechi ulembe eni kateke choperengo gibiwe kosoko minebi.
Too much. We have to sit down with the municipal leadership. We work on this issue amicably, or else we are going to lose the value of this market. I am not satisfied. We shall work together with our business people to make sure we settle this issue amicably. I am grateful for this opportunity. We shall work hand in hand. Thank you.
Innocent Onenchan jawikom polworesh manumu isoko madit minebi eketo dao yungati mutingu tenda misoko maeni pilobongo kurachek mingol matera.
Tungo duwa kama obedo piny wawacho kumanya wakebedi meeting weketo meeting eni dhano eni ikegi bigi nyutu walembe umako washungi wiye sharo jokoloka kum lito mwaben wangu waluongo town clerk ubinungo waluongo jachok tinglansis ubinungo waluongo ngati mutingo tenda ubinungo chairperson wa madit opio obedi kindwa sawanisha wakama wangu nyalembe ni chali take affecting one wake wekolwor.
Kasamba Felix manager Pachano Roma Antonia Company Limited mauti ngutenda misoko madit minebi ojai makwe komlembe majoko lokanege betemo mane nyutonia ya gitie kani ngolo bei nilo bereshal kukura kiteminwangu sente ingombe ni.
As a tender, because the price of the tender is so high, it was 16 million as I'm talking now, but you cannot pay 1 month. You pay for 3 months before you start the work. And if now 16 million, as a tender, you should add some money on top of what? Those who are now bringing those fish or other things, produce.
Akumam Muzamil, Town Clerk Mine Municipality, ukwayo jokoloka maeno ya gibemot, manwango gibiwe chikoge, karachelo kungati mutingu tenda, ninwango yure matera.
Indeed, yesterday I informally got to learn about some grievances by the fish sellers in the central market, and that information was brought to me by my principal commercial officer, and informing me about any intended industrial action effective today, Wednesday 5th. And one, I was surprised because it has not come to my notice. Two, they have not also formally written to me about some grievances.
Nilobere kubei matek midogang isoko madit minebi chopo bere nuti ni kom sok wesha utie kujukoloka maromel fabero magirayo sente kagomilo na parario kubangdwi ento jukoloka negi nyuto den chwinmigi ikom dana mapunga keche soko ne manjo mange keto jamluor migi kamachol idiengom. Alfred Jawok, Camilla Stansha, West Nile TV, LEMB ANGEYA.
Jurolwar misoko mi Yumbe Town Council Yumbe District gibe dao pijuru tish mi Town Council magibe shoko soso perakesha ngo wakenen lembenegi. Ikare majubedu ni weshu kujukuloka ininda dek midu mira parashel oru elifario kupira rewi ya bish isoko madit mi Yumbe mego Zainab ashel mikin jukuloka misoko maditesha unyutu shwer shwin pare ikum juru tishne magibe shoko soso berongo.
Ede amodira alo umini ndela dipi mindela di de shimiru baga amori deni foga aya gasi amini nda ore jozo gosi deni dingu dikana o limini ndela la rutopiri ama aga aya gasi amini nda ore azala mani bata minde gasi onvu piriki ki gasi aduku onvu ijota ayota gbala koro ki gasi adiki onvu shiki gloves ko ki gasi adiki onvu ki gambut skoro ki gasi adiki onvu suki mask tigaku aya bari ki gasi ade onvu kiosi afa motu kadiguru galo lemi ndela la rutokega akode lata bade bani drajira aya masiriga mataga jogala emiga idileru awade le nusu amani pipa ze mbogola ala gasi adike ja kisuchoti pipaga aya keite ya luiri leoba pipa chi keite ya luiri leoba pipa chi pipa mindere ala pipa da ke jini direct akiba those gasi akishinga choti moto kaga lakini gasi adike ru deni Yumbe gara baki mudambamba ata ini banda zingapi gasi adigadare data rawa jenai da manfopi ijo da zaman le rujoko ande do se baki do gasi ade inga inuruga le choti ma feeling didigara la mane tu ukude kipira manke amande kake manfopi kake
Ukujo no Ramadhan jakuloka paresh isoko madit Yumbe udao pikite masuso olal kudoswa make kubang oru gisholo selingeli fupira bishu ya bish rejubet chako soso maberongo
Parmani yuzizore idendiru amane madala zimuke amasibuzilo yo amaveni pichire ndofe amalante sofe aya fazi aje amane sekor na suzo afa ndiru ki bazo anyala yo ibi madriba amabode ki bi fresh ni diki labo ifila itale la muso fe mani friji ba do si parce que na magamen de dida la so ferta friji ba do mani chi amasibi ki tamba obuti sibuga wi amado skuzi so afa lerki ke do kayoro si o mani si za pepe dia tiri parce que na ita ngore vino fera lakini kane azabo so der ki mani nje ele lo sama la se selinga alfo kali kalto dezi
Zaitun Raima jakuloka isoko madit mi Yumbe Town Council ueshu iwi goro pajutish mi Town Council pisende majo banjo kodibangi make peko magengo kukuloka migini nyai mashalo ashel mikingiti e fourth mafodu luor man soso mubeshokrengo jodiang pegingo
ijo so madidi dia lore ama piche riko fele lolo sel mudi lakini aza koma ze wala Town Council la mu bani ngadi geri ko bi lo li jobi ene ase fon vele de ama paso ko choga yaliri ama ko ku fe ijo zi da ma affect da ijo zi bani ngadi andro ba foga de amuki ala si decision idu ama mile ere to badi badeli badi ko ka maza pire mama ko ri ke gba mo zogo la ra madiga ikijo mande problem rusu de ga da reke Town Council ke Aziki jamana ko ziki gesi ariki tamba jo ziki ki da aziki amani ki ko amasiga ini disiti ala lu baki ugana zikesi ariku dido amvele idi tati support re amana ko ziki fejo suga da asigesi ariku di amvele ata gesi abe marijo da ki ndekra amasiga ya nususu dega nususu.
Udonga Ratib Shaban, chairman of Bish Miyumbe Town Council, uwasho LEMB Angeya ni agibe shoko susu berungo i Town Council. Mane nyutunia gigalo ka shoko susu kende itumpa yenga.
That garbage, our workers work from Monday to Friday. So that one has accumulated there for only 2 days, that is Saturday and Sundays. So they don't work in these days, reaching Monday today, and then they also begin to work. I want to assure you, within this week, reaching Friday, that garbage will not be there. We shall work on them. We shall work on it. It will get finished. Then it will also go and accumulate on Saturday and Sundays.
Kadok bende Yumbe Town Council umedreni sayo yore midaro peko pasoso. Peko pa shoko soso iyumbe medira meda ni kum. Shan giedu man sende yore matongtong milim mupe. Man bende kura padanu mareshu maoyo sususwa. Jadwok LEMB Angeya maeni ubedu onzima Alan. Central Division Mirarua okwayo pibedu kukare nitiyo kumotokari mifuru ngudu majuwilu manyen ibei $1 billion 1.2. Masende ne ubedu sende majushoku kudikuloka mingombisha majam tije omako uti pika bedu maromo kilometre dakabish kupira bish wanen lembene mazo. Jarawesh irombwenu ubedu jawang Jarawesh madits mi Central Division Mirarua Victor Lomori mutimire inindangwen midwi mira parashel oru elifario kupira rewya bish ipolis Mirarua. Nimakre kupirish mamea Mirarua Central Division Muzaid Kemis jamtish enu maminista manenu wi governmente mayopeny Rafael Majezi uyabudogere ininda shell midwi mira par oru elifario kupirario ya bish. Nimakre kupiduish mamea Mirarua Central Division Muzaid Kemis jamtish enu maminista manenu wi governmente mayopeny Rafael Majezi uyabudogere ininda shell midwi mira par oru elifario kupirario ya bish. Utie pinedwa kutish migwa kungudu yot, man bende engeonia ayipa ngudu Mirarua Central berongo, shikre niya motokari miyo bungudu bitush nitemutish, ipare sheke bende.
We have acquired that grader, Mirarua Central, made contribution enormously. About that. What is only remaining is having work schedule. For sure, I want to say that we have not been having a head of substantive engineers. And I want to commit that yesterday I received a substantive engineer from Mirarua Central who is going to do work schedules for Central Division. We have 6 purposes. But as I speak with you, the works are ongoing. Maybe if it has not reached to
Councillor Mikenya North Mirarua Kesha Onzima Rashid jawi jumanenu witish migiedu itenge pa governmente uwashonia eberungo kan greda enu zo jonenengo katimutish idie Central Division kadok bende percent pira bungwen ikum dakashel percent majuwile ko o ai ko di Central Division ne.
Issue of the grader. The grader was bought using the property tax, where I said 95% of the property tax collected by City Council comes from Central Division. And from the breakdown, they said we contributed, yes, we contributed 300 million from other sources for the purchase of the grader. Aivu Division contributed 200 million. And the 700 million Central Division, Arua City Council claimed they have contributed is from property tax, which 90% or 95% of it comes from Central Division. We are saying it is very unfair, and since the commissioning of the grader, up to now the grader has not landed in any of the roads of Central Division. As the chairperson of Works and Technical Services, in charge of these roads and development, I felt it is very unfair. We needed to meet the city clerk with the engineers to have a schedule of how we are supposed to use the grader. It is okay. Arua Aivu division is very wide. We are very much aware. But the schedule must clearly stipulate. If it is 1 month in a Aivu division, it can be 2 weeks in a, because Central division is not as big as Aivu.
Nimedo kumaenu, Jawang Ot Ketushik, Piarua Central Division Atimali Jackson, Odao Pigalo Nishakotish, Pagreda Yenu, Yarua Central Division, Kadok Bende Sende Madit Muwilo Greda Yeni, Ob Aibangi.
You know, the councillors were right to raise their concerns. The public, what councillors are raising are concerns and voices of the public. The public pays taxes. The public does whatever they do. The expectation is, in return, the taxes come back to serve them. But when they see taxes going to the city authorities and they don't see roads worked upon, they don't see bridges constructed. For example, Osu Bridge, that has been there for years, that has killed so many people. And we came in as leaders of the city, agreed to raise 200 million. We visited that bridge, myself, the city mayor, the city town clerk, the division town clerk, and other leaders, councillors, LUCs, all the community came. This is after we approved that 100 million and plus be released from road committee of the city, which money was available. Then we tasked our town clerk of Central Division to raise another 100 million and plus, which he said was also available. Now, up to now, I think this will be making a year. Now, nothing is done. What is the issue now? Where is the 200 million? So these are some of the things that make the councillors very angry. These are some of the things which make the voters, the population angry. Why should there be no bridge? Why should there be no movement in that area when they are paying taxes? When we are hearing that Arua City generates the biggest tax. Actually, Arua City generates the second biggest tax in Uganda. It gives a big amount of revenue. In one financial year, we are able to generate over 1.5 billion in a year. That's a lot of money. So where does that money go?
Piduish, Pigredane, Utie Pitiu Kude, ni Yobu man medobero, Rom Pangudu. Man ni Miko Shwak, Ikum Dongo Koloka, Yadura Madit, Mirarua. Judong Kal, Mimadi, Gishakotela Pajuwang Judongo, Pini Miko Shwak, Ikum Dikiri, Ikindano Mimadi, Man ni Mio Tego, ni Tek Migi, Wakenen Lemenemazo. Jawankal Mimadi Amachagoli Iwesh pare kudu gor LEMB ANGEYA ya Dura Madit Mira Jumani District unyutunia shako delo pajodongne kolondo juwangi utie la nyutma piretek ishoko maisha.
Formation of Council of Elders and the election of their leaders is a significant step towards building a formidable structure for the management of maricultural institution. The administration of maricultural institution in the past has been mark timing, but now there is a ray of hope that we are on a clear path of achieving the restoration of local government Marisu Baru Simon, who is in the driving seat. The partnership with Fawe Uganda is a very encouraging partnership because of their yielding support. The formation of the Elders Council was informed by the worrying statistics of teenage pregnancy and early marriage, which is threatening the future of the Made generation.
Eachi Dominic, Majawi Judong Tek Mimadi yenu, unyutodea, dilo maenu bikonyo pidaro nyitilembe mawoki kindano ne, mumbeshi di ot pidu madongo shalkukura mitekwaro.
Come to be elected to be the chairperson of Made Elders Forum for Made sub-region. That one including Obonyi, Adjumani, and Moyo. So sometimes culture and the law, they are not sometimes they are parallel. So now I wanted to bring the law and the culture so that they can move side by side without conflicting one another. That's why I've accepted to take this mantle because I've been working with the community. Now I'm now in the community. That one I was working for General Uganda, but now I wanted to work for my people.
Asibazu Yonansi, Matiu Kudungu Mapidu Pisomu Pajomamun, Kodikatish Mirajumani, Unyutuya, Gin Shalodelo, Gimekiri, Pinimako Shingi, Kodilu Pajodong Tekwaruenu, Pini Wok Kushik Mashopu Konyo, Nijwego Lembiash Panira Matendo.
That's overcomers, to see that we are able to come up with a bylaw that regulates the minimum marriage standards. And this stems from our back-to-back engagements with the community, but also the quarterly DICA, District Committee on Adolescent Health engagements that showed that the teenage pregnancy in our district is very, very alarming. Yes, compared to the national percentage, we are fairly doing well as a district, but as a district, for us and as stakeholders in this district, we think there's still a lot that is desired. And so, under the SHARE Consortium, together with the cultural leaders and our partner CBOs, we came up with a bylaw on the minimum standards of marriage for the Madi people.
Ruth Opeo Suru Baro Simon, Jago Madit Pamadi, Omeo Tenguteng Nijodongo Majolondo Wenu, Nia Nilobo Lembe Matek Migi, Ushwako Pire.
Andrew Tokborere Tediri, Elders Council Madri, Madi Culture Institution Barura, Idio Kukwa, Abie Beni Trie, Tarete Karo Koka, Abie Beni Ari, Tijo Adore, Keria Idri, the Sidra Lemanzo, Chief de Mudir Limbia Zia, Jumani Moyo Bongyen Royaka, Ongo Ea Elders Council Peleto de Manzo Yoposi, Ongo Suki and Roya Dira, Dria Yesule de Drata Arikpodro, Amedea Etro. Eana committee to advisors to Ikpodru Dichalo, the Siamadri Oko Etro Titi Ongo Alemanzo, Okusa Laka A. Amalabi Benega, Okubake Beavolenic Pek, the Sita Asediri, Ma Ia Kole Abakbo Kokodrititi, House in a government, central government, Tidibakata Iwa, local government Adita Iwa, Ongo Tako, Bake Yawa, Amalatako de Joeri Baruna Abambakata, Yobaterini, Ongo Pisako Yoa, Yesu Etijo Dialo, Mudrialo, Tako Batidia Resadi Yawa. Kitama Ileri, Elders Council, or Peledia Idi, Ba Yaki Bueteka Madi, Cultural Institution Yadia Takpodru, Lejoro Kodi Votori, Amala Inituito Sadi se Amadi Madisa Regionia, Lejo Ja Arevo, Bakare Rufudri, Amala Voenguitra, Mani Gold Ditro, E Ilo Fosi Jolejo Vudri Etia Idira, Kojokita Tseriao, Amala Unike Le Situitro, Aleku Lejo Vudri Kesina, Jele Kotia, Amala Joji Kotia, Nako Yaka Kanjure, Nako. Ongoma ya lejo sonje aruducho arudro dekole akotrakia silaka ngoko kabarusi dekole akonzekita lakini au sini bakata ya yoleri erili ongo laru kole akolua laru kolue iya si ukuriani laru deni olocho elders bakwa sokaradi kobani.
Londo judongo maenu utemirei ot shik madit mira jumani ikindrombo mapira tek majushoko pini weshu ikum shik majumuku ikum kura mikeny mitek megi kutiwi lembe mania ama alo washeke wanashel mukelo lembe eni ubedo nzima alan. Ungupa dano mangeo ilembe pa governmente itengeme neno lemb giedu Girombo kujutela minebi ni weshu ikumtish migiedu pangudu ni ai inebi shiligoli majubedu ni eopire pikare malash. Ngudu ne pire tek iteng Uganda mayoretu piene kubuki nebi ku Kongo man pire tek pikuloka wakenen lembenegizo.
Kal manero lembe pangudu kuwutu bendeo daro pinirombo kujutela minebi ni wechi kom lembe miyo bungudi mo ai nebi ni tundi goli shalo ngudi meni piretek makwe pirijon maeni maukubu nebi kudiara Kongo manke etie kabedo malach majokloka giwote iye. isawa mirombo ikatich para disiminebi ininda ngwen padimira para shell oruma eni Gilbert Akansima senior land officer ikalma nenu lembe patich miwoto kungudu e wacho ni rombo ma eni bende obedo tie ni rombo kujotela ni neno kite matich pangudi eni karashelo kosholo dana malembe mi project ma eni obimulo komge
that we are going to assess crops and trees and structures of non-permanent nature according to the district compensation rates updated. If we use outdated, then the compensation will be not fair. Yes. And in case the district rates are not in place, in practice, we can look at rates for the neighboring district like Pakwach.
Honorable Emmanuel Rombi, jawi komo tabij minebi district wachunia, ngudi mabor penye tie kilomita parabsiel, ni ai nebi ni tundi goli, ubera chel mikin ngudi mukelo la mimapol, kadok bende jotela kolwak dano, ginyuto diang chwin megi, ikom galo miyobu ngudi maeno.
We are meeting in this boardroom today. Can you quickly give us the roadmap? When are you hitting the road to start the survey work? Because the actual civil works only starts when we have access to the corridor. And number 3, this is not a simple one, but you and I, if we can shed some light to this audience. When you talk of the assessment should be fair and adequate, these two words are very relative. What is fair to me may not be fair to the other ones. What is adequate to me may not be adequate to the other one. Maybe what do you base on to make reference to fair and adequate? 4, you are spot on when you talked of the Land Act empowering the district land boards to be compiling district compensation rates and also have them reviewed annually.
Honorable Emmanuel Rombi, jawi komo tabij minebi district wachunia, ngudi mabor penye tie kilomita parabsiel, ni ai nebi ni tundi goli, ubera chel mikin ngudi mukelo la mimapol, kadok bende jotela kolwak dano, ginyuto diang chwin megi, ikom galo miyobu ngudi maeno.
Time for what? Construction, then shades for terminals. Those ones here, you need to take note of them because in near future you may not be there, but you need to provide shades. I've seen it on Jumani Road. It's very beautiful. You find people very comfortable. Even women can breastfeed their children. In the design, those must be included. Otherwise, I want to...
Edong Robert Tabak, muti RDC Minebi District, utie kugen madit niya tich pangudieno ne obigalongo, mane kwa alwakdano, matich pangudien bimulu komgi, yagidikere kukal menelembe pangudu, wekara gichak tije.
They have been waiting for this. So the surveyors do the needful. The sooner the better. And this is a political time. You can see now the chairman NRM nodding, the chairman district smiling, and mayor. So let us show to them that we are really protecting the gains.
Nyakago enike, od mukuchik mi Uganda, uchwako pibanja misilingi $1,000,000 pirario, nitiu kudewi ngudi maeni, kadok nwango etie kugudi, machalo jukia, mauketu kwa pajiruoto yarete. Rash pangudi maeno ne, ujwego lembe miwoto pajukuloka, kadok bende government erwinyu sente male, ni ai kuditeru kawa, ingo midiara Kongo. Kendo ke ngudi enu tia chel mikind, kabedo makubo kin districts, bende dano gingondo kado kode diara Kongo, ni ai kudigoli padaya manivura. Nyakago eni jangi jarawet mion mukuchik, Right Honorable Thomas Tayabwa, okwayo kalmane lambe pawotu, karachelo kungudi bende, yagimik, aduogi matera, magwako lembe pangudi eni, mikingi utie nebi, karachelo kugoli. Alfred Jawok, Camilla Stansha, West Nile TV, LEMB ANGEYA.
Afoyu kabedu kudwatin LEMB ANGEYA nyingati kajik Daisy Oshama wanen kendurwo uri maber.